Welcome to Wildflower. My name is Romina Rasmussen and I'm the pastry chef at Les Madeleines in Salt Lake City. And today we're going to be making cream cheese frosting, which is a great spread for cakes. So I've already creamed my butter until it's nice and light and fluffy, and it's really important to start with your butter and your cream cheese at the exact same temperature. So you want them both cold, otherwise it's going to be lumpy and that's not going to look pretty as you spread it on your cake. So I'm going to turn it back on and I'm going to add little tiny chunks of cream cheese that I kind of squish between my fingers before I add them in there. It kind of helps the process move along. So we'll just do that. It doesn't take too long, and it takes a little longer this way than other ways, but I find that it comes out much creamier, which will make your cake look nicer. And you want to make sure that this is a nice mix before you add your sugar, because once you've started to add the other ingredients, the lumps are there to stay. Okay, so before I keep going, I'm going to scrape it down and make sure that I've gotten everything off the bowl, especially when you're using a stand mixer. That bump on the bottom tends to accumulate some of your ingredients. So we don't want that, because that's generally where chunks of butter would come from if you find them later on in your frosting. So we'll give it a little go. We'll turn it up. It looks nice and creamy, so I'm going to add my powdered sugar. And we'll mix it again. Okay, and make sure you start off on a low speed so you don't end up with a big cloud. Oops. And then as you see that your sugar is disappearing, you can turn it up high. So at this point we want to whip some air into it so that it's nice and light and fluffy. So I'm going to turn it up for a second. I'm noticing that there's a big spot on the bottom that's not incorporating. So we'll get that mixed in. And then we'll just add some vanilla to it. I'll just do it right now while it's off. We're going to add about a teaspoon. I'm going to eyeball it. Not something we often do, but as pastry chefs, but I think with a little vanilla, I think we'll be all right. Back up. And turn it on high. And there we go. All right, and now it's looking very creamy. And that's how you make cream cheese frosting to spread on a cake.